Hey everyone, welcome back to another Salty Pants video. Today we're playing some duels. I don't know why my guy's turned around backwards. Some intro. Yeah, today we're playing some duels. Currently at the bottom of my group, so not trying to get demoted back to gold 1, but it definitely can happen. Okay, that's decent. I saw a building that said Kenya on it. That's all it was. And the truck. Bolivia. That was my hunch. Okay, cool. Santa Cruz de la Sierra. The telephone pole. Was making me think Bolivia. I wasn't 100% sure, but then I saw Boliviana on the sign and that kind of gave it away. Danger. I got some English here. Whoa. This is cool. Wow, where are we? If anybody knows where this is, drop in the comments. Help out someone else that might get some place like this. I am leaning. What? I don't even know what I'm leaning. Like, I am gonna embarrass myself pretty bad with this one. Wow. Thank goodness that was, I at least got the country right. I was not 100% sure, but it's all based on scenery and English. Okay. Now, I just got around Sand River. I just got around that had these exact. I'm just gonna guess Thunder Bay. I'm gonna guess up here. So these, I'm 90% sure that these black and orange traffic cones are Ontario traffic cones, and they are. I was on the wrong side of Lake Superior, but I just got around in one of my other videos. I got around, that was in Thunder Bay. And that helped me out with that. So the more you play, the more you learn, more mistakes you make, the better you get. Can anybody read that? Whoa, here we go. Indonesia. I don't know where in Indonesia that is. Let's just go southern. Personally, Indonesia is one of the hardest countries to region guess. That's my opinion. Okay, so it's farther south. Just because it's all very tropical and Indonesia's huge. Between that, Russia, and Brazil, those are three are pretty decent. Whoa, I clicked forwards. Let me go forwards. So we got some Spanish. Now I'd like to go out. Come on. It's the most annoying thing when it doesn't work. Okay. We're just going to throw in the towel here. So I saw a yellow plate. We're going to go Columbia because this thing is not being cooperative. And we're going to go out here. I guess I probably could have gone in the mountains, but I went a little farther out. Much farther north than I was. Still chipping away at him. Off to a good start. This is what we need to dig us out of that hole that we're currently in. We're gonna get demoted. Very unique place. I'm leaning Mexico. Not sold yet. But I am leaning Mexico, and this is solely on the clues that the license plate arts are long and white. Mexico has both. The Google cart is black. Where's the sun is north, which means it should be in the southern hemisphere. I'm gonna switch my mind here at the last second and go Buenos Aires. Wow, okay. See, I would have just lost that match had I guessed Mexico. And I changed my mind at the last second because the Google card was black. I think that's kind of a staple of Argentina. Okay, this is South Africa. Or is it? I was gonna say it's South Africa. Okay, I just wanted to confirm this road line is actually yellow. Because and then it wasn't just dirt colored that made it yellow. The easiest thing to tell the difference between Australia and South Africa. What? Well, I almost don't want to post that one. So from my experience and my research, Australia will never have yellow road lines. And would you look at that? It is white. Up where we were, the line was just stained orange from the dirt. And it's still stained orange from the dirt. I guess I should have like considered the other side was also white and moved around a little bit. Okay, well, you got to see me make one of the most common mistakes, I feel like, in GeoGuessr, and that's switching South Africa and Australia. That is yeah. There's no excuse. I shouldn't be making that mistake. I started my recording late, so you didn't get to see my how I wanted the intro to be over here. I just wanted to show you that I am at the bottom of my group. In Master, you can see you're promoted and demoted based on your rating, not your score of how well you did that week, like in gold, silver, and bronze. So doesn't matter how many games you play. You play one game, if your rating's high enough, you're going to stay in Master. You could play 100 games, and if your rating is still too low, you will get demoted to Gold 1. And the way things are looking right now, it's looking like I am probably gonna get demoted. Promotion happens tomorrow. A little less than 24 hours from now. And it's looking like unless we make some improvements, we are getting demoted. I'll have to make a video here after a while of my biggest mistakes, biggest blunders, and that Australia and that Australia and South Africa confusion will definitely be going on it. 100%. Philippines, so he did the same thing as me and guessed Manila. English on signs, right side drive. Jollibee, the store. That is a Filipino chain, if you will. Here we got left side drive and mountains. I would think this could be Australia, but because of the mountains to the south, I am leaning North Island of New Zealand. We don't appear to be near any water, so I'm gonna guess over here. Oh, look! Would you look at that? It was North Australia. I didn't know there were mountains up there. I don't get a lot of Australia rounds that are far north like that. Okay. Okay. Don't got much to go off of here, but we're just gonna go on a southwest road we got mountains on both sides. Let's say southwest road in Argentina and just call it a day. No sense in trying to pinpoint. What in the world? Alright, we're gonna be reviewing that one afterwards. If anybody saw something that gave it away to them that it was not, Argentina and that it was actually Israel, drop in the comments. Hopefully I can redeem myself here. This Canada. Maybe. Okay, it was the US. It's just farther south the US. Whenever I see a single line, I usually don't guess the US. Just because it's less common than in Canada. And at least where I live in the United States, I do not see a lot of single yellows. It's usually double lines or no lines. Anybody got any ideas here? Throwing me for a loop too. The other guy's confused too. These rocks sticking out, I feel like should tell us something. Where's Rainbow when I need him to tell me what color the dirt is? Or to tell me what kind of dirt it is. Now what I should have done with that Israel round is checked the sun direction, but I ran out of time. So this is pointing northwest slight. So it should be the southern hemisphere, which tells me it has to be like New Zealand over here where it's more fields and not mountains. However, I don't default to that compass with sun direction with the compass because I have had it lead me astray before. And here, Uruguay, like, what did anybody see anything that told them it was Uruguay? What I'm learning about myself these rounds is what I'm learning about myself these rounds is I do not play this game enough. Tip me teaching people how to do it on a YouTube channel. I make so many mistakes. This is Mexico. I thought it was Mexico. And I'm gonna lose. Another disappointing round. Or another disappointing game. Philippines. Real quick. For those that would like to know. English. On signs. Right side drive. And it's tropical. That's, with those 3 clues, you're going to be in the Philippines every time. This one being Australia, I was leaning New Zealand because I didn't know where in Australia there were mountains. Oh, come on. Cooperate. So, I guess there are mountains a little bit here. Let's go back to satellite view. I always prefer satellite view if I can. So, I guess there are some mountains here. I've just not ever had a pin dropped in this location before. But I definitely remember that. Learn something new every day in this game. Learn a lot of new stuff in this game every day, I guess. On to the next one that I thought was an easy Argentina. It's actually Jordan. Wow. Drop in the comments if you knew this was Jordan. I guess looking at it now, it definitely does look more deserty than just dry and cold like in Argentina. It's just very barren, which is why I thought Argentina. I wonder if the double yellow lines, should that have told me a double yellow on the outside? So I didn't have any plates. Okay, so Jordan typically has yellow outside and white middle lines. Okay, so this, according to this picture, it looks like a very iconic Jordan off of this picture. Off of these pictures too. It looks very much like it. Every other time I've gotten Jordan in this game, it has always been in a city. Like this kind of vibe. I've never had a place out here like any of these. And maybe the point all this being I need to play the game more to get better. Like I said less than 5 minutes ago, learn something new every day. I mean, Jordan, it had to have been one of these 3 roads come down here. Bummer. On to round 4. So this, I can understand how this is the U.S. Like I said, when this round actually happened. So when this round actually happened, I said I'm not used to a lot of single lines in the US. And had I been able to move, I could have. I mean, this is very bad coverage here, but you can see it's a dash, a solid with a dash, which would have told me it was the US. Just some place in the good old Midwest. Round 4, Uruguay. I still don't get it, guys. Oh, anyone see that? I can't hit undo like I can in the game. A black Google car, which tells us Argentina, Uruguay, or Peru. Peru can have black and white cars, but white Google cars in South America are typically Peru, Bolivia, and Chile. Um, so, however, had I seen this car was black, would I have still guessed Uruguay or Argentina? Probably not. Probably not. I guess I need to play Uruguay more often. Because, I mean, if we go... Oh, that didn't work. If we go to Uruguay... So I didn't have any signs or road lines are usually the giveaway to me that it's Uruguay, and the Google car being black. So we got some dirt. We got some slightly hilly. Didn't have any buildings to go off of. Cows. Cattle farming is an important part of Uruguay's culture. Cattle outnumber people 4-1. See a lot of them on rural roads. Fascinating. Fascinating for sure. See, like, here's what we were seeing. We were seeing something like this. It's like rocks on top of these hills with dirt. Anyways, let's move on. Last round, Tunisia. Okay, so the giveaway to me that it's Tunisia is Tunisia always has a follow car. And the red on the side of the plate would have told me that. However, from this view that we had, no move. You can see the antenna here. Okay, so here's the car going the other way, because now the antenna's over here and the car is following. But here, where the coverage is, the antenna's here, and there is no follow car. Now it's there again. So where the car happened to be, right here, there is no follow car on either side. It's probably around this shed, this wall here. I don't know why I should shed. This wall. It's probably around this wall. And you just can't see it. Very unlucky. I don't want to make it sound like I'm making excuses for myself, guys. I'm just having this might be the worst two duels games I have ever had. Well, I should say, since I've been in the higher ranks, like Gold Master. Yeah, feel free to roast me in the comments if you want and tell me how bad I am. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Goal here is to learn, have fun, build a community. But anyways, that's gonna conclude this video. Dropping my ratings slowly, and it's looking like I'm gonna get demoted, but hopefully we can play some more and not let that happen. But if you like the video, if you learned something new, please drop a like, subscribe for more videos, and until next video, y'all have a good night.